the Green brothers. You guys have been following CJ for quite a while now, and you're well aware of his brother, Joe Green. The New York Knicks are in hunt for a center, and after Golden State Warriors let CJ go, why not give this man a go? We know what he's been through. He's been cut, he's been delisted, he's been basically shoved around the league when his brother CJ has been starring for so many years. Today, the New York Knicks are gonna sign a Green. As we know, JoJo has attended many games of CJ's. This was back a few years ago. JoJo Green joining up with the Boston Celtics and getting to watch his brother live. But I thought today, as JoJo was walking around the old residence, we give him the good news. The New York Knicks, we are trying to build this team from the ground up. We've already made trades. Our head coach, Tom Thibodeau, has already been in the media saying that we need a center. We want a center. And today, we're going to get that center. We are about 2 weeks into the regular season, and we're starting to find our groove. Tom Thibodeau has already said that we are on the road to compete. I mean, we want to compete for a championship. We are in no rebuilding mode. We've gone out, we've traded Julius Randle, we traded Mitchell Robertson, we brought in some young guns, we brought in Bradley Beal, Kyle Kuzma, and now Tom Thibodeau confirming to the media that we are bringing in JoJo Green. Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to the channel. Yes, JoJo is now a New York Knicks. So you guys, today we are going to do a full debut game for JoJo Green. You're going to see JoJo's first game as a New York Knick, and our first game, a full first game for you guys to see the full highlights. Now, we are going to be continuing this series on. As you guys can see, we've been working in the gym, in the lab. I'm going to give you guys an update on how we've been going. I mean, considering some of the deals we've made, we're bringing in Bradley Beal, who's having a really nice year for us. Things are starting to look pretty good for this New York team. I'm happy with how we're looking. JoJo is now joined the team. But man, nothing's coming easy. Look at the defense here from Harkenstein. Nothing coming easy for JoJo. And he's got to be prepared for what is next in the league, our center. Now, I actually have paired him up with Bradley Beal, considering Bradley Beal is a all-star. I want JoJo to learn from the best. Hopefully, we can bring in another veteran center to really work with JoJo as we move on. Now, give you guys a little bit of an update of the sim. We are currently 6-4. These are our last 5 games. We had some tough losses. We had some good wins over Boston. Had a really nice win over the Minnesota Timberwolves, but we did fall 2-3. And now today, as you guys can see, we're 6-4, 7th in the Eastern Conference. Still trying to make our way up the standings. We are trying to compete, and we want to win now. Okay, so like I said, you guys are going to see the full game. JoJo will be in the starting lineup. I'm really looking forward to seeing how he is going to roll with this team. We're starting to come full circle now. We've got Jalen Brunson, Bradley Beal, RJ Barrett, Kyle Kuzma, and JoJo Green. Ultimately, would like to get a bigger power forward, move Kyle Kuzma to the bench, and round out our starting lineup. But that's something we'll look at in the future. I mean, something we can look at down the road. But man, I'm excited to see this man in the New York Knicks colors. The brother of CJ. We know everything that CJ's been doing for the Lakers, and now his brother joins the New York Knicks. I'm actually so excited to see how he goes, what type of performance but it honestly doesn't get any bigger than this. It's the Battle of New York. CJ has played in some big games. Now it's up to his brother to play in some big games himself. We know everything that this means to New York. We know everything that has happened with the Brooklyn Nets in the last few weeks. They did trade Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, but they're still a tough team. So, I mean, even with them players gone, the Battle of New York means absolutely everything. So, yes, we will be taking on the Brooklyn Nets in this MyNBA video. Honestly, can't wait to get into this one, show you guys how JoJo goes in his debut. So make sure to sit back, relax. I hope you guys enjoy the video. And yes, look at JoJo in the New York Knicks colors. Now, I said I had to go out and get a center. I wasn't too sure who to get, and I thought, why not go off the waivers? Why not go off the waivers and get a player like JoJo? So let's get into it. It is Brooklyn and it is New York. I honestly can't wait to get into the highlights to show you guys how this New York Knicks team is tracking. We have been rolling at the moment. We made some big deals, like I said. Bradley Beal was brought in. You can see there, we've got Kyle Kuzma and JoJo Green. So this starting lineup has been completely flipped from that opening night starting lineup that we had. We're starting to build a solid bench, but yes, I would like to go out and get a power forward eventually. So let's get into some highlights and let's get into this game. So what do we want to see from this game? We want to see tenacious. I mean, we just want to see this team. We want to see this team be aggressive, get used to one another. Let's get into some highlights. The first quarter here, ready starting out. Kyle Kuzma wanting him to be aggressive, launching for three. Can't get it to go this time, but don't you look away because we are going to see our first points from JoJo with the left. JoJo with the left, his first points as a New York Knick. Man, that is exciting. Jalen Brunson off a pick and roll, pick and fade, whatever you want to call it. Nice little play there from Brunson. Now, why can't JoJo be an assist player as well as Barrett hits a three? RJ Barrett hitting a big time three. This Brooklyn team is tough though. They're going to be they're definitely going to be tough. Now have a look at this play. This is a welcome to the league or welcome back to the league. Man's got JoJo in the air searching, jumped at Dinwiddie, tried to block it, and Claxton come with the left, and he made it look easy. Here we go. Fast forward the pace, and Beal throws it down. This was probably Bradley Beal's best game for us. Now, he has been balling at the moment. We are 2-3 in our last 5 as Brunson hits a 3. But I tell you what, Bradley Beal really starting to come into his own for this team. He probably has been our best player for the last 5 games, basically what you guys haven't seen. And the trade partners of the Brooklyn Nets are starting to get going in this game. Now, JoJo can't get the alley-oop on this play here. And have a look at this ball movement from the Brooklyn Nets. Dinwiddie over, back to Dinwiddie for 3. And the Nets take the lead. So they're a tough, grinded-out team. We get one look at JoJo, who throws up a bit of a brick on this play here. But good ball movement again from the Knicks. And we want to be a three-point shooting team. We want to pride ourselves on three-point shooting. And Josh Hart's going to launch this one for 3. Josh Hart, big-time 3. We are all tied up at 15. Covington again, working it around. And Mitchell, who we got in the trade, he knocks it down. Let's get into some second quarter highlights. And now Bradley Beal. I'm telling you, he come alive in this game. That's a beautiful pass from Covington. Now, we were leaving Ben Simmons wide open. That was one of my game plans for this one. And he goes in. And man, he makes us play on this play. Here's RJ Barrett, too big, too strong on this one. He goes in, gets it to go. And he's starting to make some plays of his own. Kicks it to Covington. And Covington strokes a 3. So, good look here from the New York Knicks. JoJo couldn't get the steal on this play here. Need JoJo to be a little bit tougher. But, man, big man can throw a dime as well. He grew up with his brother CJ. He can throw dimes as well. He gives this one to Jalen Brunson, who's just been superb for us in the trade that we made at the start of the year. Here go the Nets, though. And I tell you what, I said JoJo needs to be good on the defensive end. And he almost jumped out of the arena on this play. Have a look at JoJo rising above. Almost knocked that out of the arena. Look how high. Let's get into the second half highlights. And I tell you what, this is where Bradley Beal really starts to come into his own and really show why we made the trade for him. Good little take in here from Dinwiddie. Look at JoJo. This is our center. He says, get out of the way. And he says to Finney Smith, get in the weight room. JoJo goes the length of the floor. He says to Finney Smith, get in the weight room, son. Whoa. Look at this from JoJo Green. Now, beautiful pass here from Dinwiddie. Does result in a Ben Simmons nice little play here. But like I said, Bradley Beal starting to make some plays. And RJ Barrett hits a 3. So RJ really having a good year for us. This is why we brought this man in here. To take games over. Bradley Beal goes in and throws it down. 2-point lead. And Beal again, this time doesn't actually score, but does get to the line and knock down 2 free throws. He is being extremely aggressive. And I'll tell you what, when he's hot, no one can stop him. He goes around the screen and O'Neal can't stop him on this play. 61 plays 55. Do not look away because this man is starting to get into his bag. Bradley Beal. Beal is into his bag. We have a 6-point lead. 40 seconds to go here. And I tell you what, get that weak stuff out. Look at JoJo. Mans gets signed 1 game and he comes in and he is firing. Fourth quarter highlights. Let's do it. Joe Harris. Look at this pass. My word. That is masterful from Joe Harris. It's a 1-point lead. Make us all tied. Now, Bradley Beal picking up where he left off in that third quarter. Knocks it down. Bradley Beal, 77 plays 75. Here come the Brooklyn Nets, and man, JoJo jumping, get off your pogo stick. We are all tied up, 3 minutes to go in this one. Bradley Beal and Kuzma working. Kylie Kuzma for 3. Big time play there from Kuzma. And it's a 3-point lead, but things weren't coming easy for JoJo as well. I mean, it wasn't all glitz and glamour. Claxton did get a massive block on this play. And now the Nets have a 3-point lead. So we need something special here. We need to dig deep. Brunson and Green working on the screen. Brunson over to Green. Green with the left hand. Green goes in. He gets it to go. It's a 1-point lead. Got to get a stop here. Have to get a stop. Great D from the Knicks. And now we come down the other end. We've got a chance here to take the lead. Have a look at this play from Beal and Brunson. Now, I'll tell you what, Bradley Beal came alive, and look at the pass to our other superstar. Bradley Beal and Brunson just playing around with them at the moment. This is a beautiful cut inside from Brunson, and Brunson laid it in. Big time play. We need to get a stop, and now we enter our rookie in JoJo. He gets the stop and the rebound. Now we've got a chance. We have a chance to ice this one here. Bradley Beal being good all night. Kicks it to Barrett for 3. RJ Barrett puts some icing on our first win with JoJo. RJ Barrett having a great year. And we will get the dub. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode of the signing of CJ Green's brother. If you guys haven't checked out CJ, go check him out on the channel. This was a big time win for us. JoJo was huge. Double-double in this game in his first one. Hopefully we can continue the good form. I'll give you guys an update of how we're tracking in the next episode. This was a big time win though. One of our first games on the channel of the New York Knicks where we've been playing the full game. JoJo, absolutely huge. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. 94.87. What do you guys think of the signing? What do you think of the Knicks so far? 7-4. We are rising. Stay blessed.